Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm back. Today we're going to talk about making essential oils. Last week on Facebook Live, we were doing how to make perfumes using vodka. So today I'll recap that and then we'll go into how to make essential oil rollerballs. So to recap from last week, in order to make perfumes, and I have a couple here, you can see this is a men's cologne and this is a ladies cologne or perfume, whichever you prefer. And basically, you get you some absolute vodka or some ethyl rubbing alcohol and put it in a container. Mix it up with your essential oils and shake it real good. If you have a lid on there. If not, just go ahead and put that in the jars and shake it up once the top is on. And in 30 days, it'll mature and you'll have some perfume. Now, I add a few extra things to mine just because I want the scent to last longer. But that's a beginning base for you, and you can go and Google and see what else you can make. Now, these jars, where do I get them? I do have a company that I buy from, but you can get them on Amazon and just to try it out to see if you're going to like it. And then if you do like it, you want to make a whole bunch, then you can Google where to get preferred perfume jars. I'm not going to take all the work away from you. I know you want to do some research. Today we're going to talk about the roller balls, which are these. And the supplies you will need is these roller balls, and they come empty, and they come in three pieces: the jar, the little top part, the roll part, and the cap. You can get about 24 to 50 of these for about, I'm gonna say $18. Um, Again, you can find them on Amazon, but you can also find them, if you Google companies that just make these jars. And basically, for those, all you need is some kind of oil. You can use almond oil, olive oil, grapeseed oil. There's a lot of different oils you can use. And then you need some sort of essential oil. Now, when you're first starting out, you want to get the cheapy ones. These I get at Fresh Time. They're about 12 bucks for, how many ounces is this? 1 fluid ounce. You only need drops though. For one of these, I put about 20 drops in there. So perfume, I'm usually making a batch. So I'm probably using the whole ounce for a batch of perfume. But for the rollerballs, all you need is like maybe 20 drops. Once you get good and you've mixed up all the different essential oils that you like, lavender and rose and whatever you like, then you could go and buy the doTERRA, the really expensive ones. And so those are going to be about $50 for the same um, amount of essential oils. So you don't want to practice with those. You want to use these, get the scent right, and then, you know, let all your friends use the cheapo stuff while they're testing it for you. And then once you use the real stuff, they can pay for it. So basically, I will sell these for about $8 each. Okay. And it probably costs, it doesn't cost very much to make if you make a big batch. The oils, um, this is the grapeseed oil that I use. And I think this thing probably was about $15, $16. And as you can see, um, it lasts a long, 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 long time because you're only using a little in those jars. So the biggest expense will be the essential oils. And the jars are basically, I think since I buy them in bulk, I get them for about 50 cents each. So it's not that expensive. So for that one jar of grapeseed oil, I probably can make about 50, maybe 50 of those, maybe a little more. So, you get your money back. But that's how you make oils. I make these videos because hardly any of my friends craft. When I started crafting, nobody I knew was crafting. I mean, people at work were crafting, but my friends were not. And a lot of them say, oh, it's so hard. You got to have money to start up and this and that. And you don't. You really don't. You could take $100 Um, and if you have to save $5 for the grocery bill every week until you get $100, and then put that aside, and you could go get your rollerballs, your oil, and some essential oils to play with, and you could start a little business with just that. So I tell anybody, if you want to, start small. That's what I did. I started when I first started, I was making jewelry. I never forget Michael's had this make it take it. I used to love those. I don't think they have them anymore. But you could go for free and make, a necklace. And at that time they were giving away really pretty beads. And I could not believe it. I had never made anything in my life before. And I made this beautiful necklace that I still have. I never wear it. I just have it in a case. It was so gorgeous. I went back the next day and spent 2 or $300 buying stuff to make more necklaces, and, I didn't have to, but I just got hooked, and so that's how I started my craft, and I was in my 40s when I did that, so it's never too late to start something new, and that's just the way I am. I like to learn something new every day. I've always been like that. It wasn't crafting before. Before it was just reading. I love to read, so I would like to learn something new about something every day. So I would always be in the middle of a book. I tell my kids, try to be in the middle of a book when I call you. So I don't care if you're on page two, that's the middle of the book. I mean, you're in between page one and the end. So, but yeah, I try to learn something new. So once I started doing this hobby, um, I went from jewelry to making my own soaps, my own body butter, to my oils, keychains, all kind of stuff. And I sell them on Etsy and Amazon, and I have 7 places I sell online right now. So, I mean, I'm not killing it, but I do okay. I do okay. So, if you would like to start, your own little business and you need some tips, um, hey, just send me a direct message and I'll try to get back to you. So, this has been Kathy with beauty tips and oil tips and all kind of tips. See you next time. Bye.